Right, good evening from London. This is a joint broadcast from KFA UK and KFA Germany. And tonight we're going to be deconstructing some of the vicious lies told about people's career by the mainstream media, and we'll be exposing fake news. And I'm joined tonight by Sara from KFA Germany, and we're going to watch an anti-DPRK video and speak about it. So over to you, Sara.
Hello. Yeah, may I start it, or
yes,
do you want to
yes.
share the... One moment.
Okay, okay, yeah, stop now and stop sharing the screen so we can get back to the chat. Right. Okay, well, there was a lot of rubbish packed into just a few minutes, but what was very clear was that it was not actually based on any kind of objective or accurate information, but on a US State Department report. In other words, reports made by a state that is actually very hostile to the DPRK, that has never accepted the DPRK's existence and has always tried to destroy the DPRK and its socialist system through war, through sanctions, through psychological warfare and propaganda. So, I mean, there's absolutely no way that the report could be objective. You know, it's actually an allegation against the DPRK rather than a factual report. And all the allegations in it are unproven, basically. I mean, they're, you know, basically false and, you know, wouldn't stand up in a court of law. And, you know, looking at the footage, I noticed the one thing that very curious was they actually mixed actual footage of the DPRK, the streets of Pyongyang, with what looked to be footage from South Korea, from Seoul. So, you know, I don't know what that was about. You know, it seemed very sloppy and inaccurate. Indeed, you know, that they were doing this. I mean, why use footage of yeah, that's right, of South Korea? There was you know, when you're talking about the DPRK, you know, it is of course a fact that there are no Western reporters in the DPRK, and all of their so-called reports and stories are actually sourced from South Korea, or in this case from the US. And you know, if you look at the video, it is shock propaganda. It's aiming to shock people. You know, it's got you know, headline that, you know, a 2-year-old or 3-year-old was put in jail in the DPRK for having a Bible. And yeah, you got this image that's being created. You know, it's designed to shock people so that they suspend rational judgment, you know, that they don't approach it objectively. You know, already they're shocked and horrified by the allegations. So, you know, all sort of objectivity goes out of the window, basically, when they see this kind of propaganda. And it is a load of nonsense. You know, why would a 2-year-old have a Bible? Would a 2-year-old even be able to read? Would they be able to read the Bible? And you know, and you also notice in the report it talks about a whole family being imprisoned in 2009. You know, about 15 years ago. So why are they talking about, you know, something that's happened or something that's supposed to have happened 15 years ago? You know, so, you know, you can tell it's been made up, and the reason that they're sort of saying that these things are, you know, are from the past is because it becomes harder to disprove. You know, it is a propaganda trick that is being used. And, you know, it's absolutely nonsense that the DPRK would imprison a whole family. You know, why would they want to do that? You know, what would be achieved by imprisoning the children? You know, it's trying to make out that DPRK is, you know, a very irrational state. And you know, what is up on the screen now is absolutely ridiculous. You know, that if they caught with a Bible, they face the death penalty. This is absolute and complete rubbish, because in fact the DPRK constitution guarantees the freedom of religion. And in the DPRK, you have Christian churches of several denominations, notably Protestant, Catholic, and Russian Orthodox. And I've actually visited the Catholic Church in Pyongyang back in 1993. And in addition to the Christian religion, there are Buddhists and there are Chondoists. Christians are in a minority in the DPRK. There's only about 100,000 or so. And, you know, those Koreans who choose to exercise their right to believe in religion tend to follow Buddhism or Chondoism, which is sort of more in keeping with Korean culture and customs. And, you know, up on the screen is a picture of a church in Pyongyang. I think it's actually the Protestant church in Pyongyang. I don't think that's the Catholic church in Pyongyang. So, I mean, the video is actually it's actually shoddy because they've shot themselves in the foot by actually showing an image of DPRK Christians in a church who all look very happy. I mean, do those people look repressed? No, they don't. You know, they're able to exercise their right under the DPRK constitution to believe, and they look happy. You know, they're happy to be exercising that right and happy to live under the people-centered socialist system of Juche. So, I mean, this, you know, they've shot themselves in the foot already in the video by putting this image in. And I say it is a fact, you know, people do have the right to believe, and you know, you can even at some universities in the DPRK actually study religion. But of course, the DPRK is a secular state. It doesn't actually declare itself an atheist state, as the video tried to say. It doesn't actually declare itself an atheist state. The only country to ever do that in the world was socialist Albania under the leadership of Enver Hoxha. But the DPRK has never said that it's an atheist state. However, the majority of people in the DPRK are atheists. And there is a reason why there's not many Christians in the DPRK. It was nothing that the DPRK government did. Christianity in the DPRK became discredited because of the US. And in fact, the biggest destroyer of the Christian religion in the DPRK was not the DPRK authorities, but the US Air Force, which actually bombed many churches, destroyed many Christian churches in the DPRK and killed many Christians. And after the experience of the Korean War or Fatherland Liberation War, many Korean Christians left the church because it was associated with the US and they didn't want to follow a religion that was, you know, associated with US imperialism. And there is the famous DPRK film, The Family of Choi Hak-sin, based on the true story of a Protestant pastor who welcomed the American imperialist invaders, only to have them kill most of his family, and he actually turns against the church. So, I mean, that's the reason why you won't find many Christian believers in the DPRK, but it's not due to repression or any think like that, you know, it is because people just don't want to believe in religion, Christianity in the DPRK. You know, it is simple as that. And the video, although short, it is an example of the psychological warfare against the DPRK and brainwashing by the mainstream media, because it gives such a false impression. And as I said earlier, it is based on emotion, you know, shocking people, you know, oh my God, 2-year-old kids getting put in jail. Oh, how terrible. Oh my God, you know, people getting executed for having the Bible. You know, it's uses that technique. I don't know what you'd like to say about it, Sarah.
Well, I think it's ridiculous how they try to fix things up, like you have said that, for example, put South Korean pictures with in between. I think it's completely stupid to mix that up, because you can see the difference between South Korea and North Korea, and also the picture from the church. Where is it? Here, that the people, they seem happy, and like you said, they don't seem repressed or something. They seem happy. Like also in Germany, people, when I go to the church, like some marriage or something, they look the same. Yeah, I'm completely on your side, because I think this is some manipulation, completely fake news. And also they don't even have proof. They just yeah, they put those footage here in it, like this child behind bars, and like, oh, it's not even an original picture. From where they got this picture? It's a fake picture, I guess. And they don't have any proof or something, and they're just assuming such things. And I think it's not right what they trying to do, because it's manipulating people who don't are open-minded, don't research good or something, or still like, can't explain it well, but I think they try to manipulate, like, people who aren't open-minded, who aren't ready to research by themselves. They just they target people who are mainstream media obsessed. That's my opinion.
Yes, so I agree, and I think it's very much a case of they're trying to appeal to emotion rather than reason or logic. And the thing is, by sort of using very emotional propaganda against the DPRK, you know, they're basically making sure that people close their minds against the DPRK and close their minds to reasoned and logical arguments. And this is an example of the propaganda war against people's career, which is waged in all the Western imperialist countries. And it's something that we should should be combating, anti-DPRK propaganda, this psychological warfare. What is your opinion on that?
Yeah, I think we could combat it like we are doing now, like explaining those clips. Like here, it's South Korea. I mean, you can see it, how they're running around, like with shorts and everything, and like explaining people who aren't open-minded, who still are media manipulated by the media, to show them the differences between North Korea, how you see here, and South Korea here. It's a big gap, and people still don't know the difference, you know. And we have to clear things up, like showing the reality between the fake news, because it's I don't know this clip. I know the truth. That's why I can't believe this clip, because you see, it's how do they even dare to mix that up? I can't get it. And so many people believing this and thinking this is the North Korea and or the DPRK. And I think our work is to clear things up, to show the people the reality, the truth, like with facts, like for example now explaining that this is not North Korea, like not the DPRK, it's South Korea, and to show them that they are wrong, like the people who are trying to manipulate mainstream people, like people, yeah, like people who are still watching this fake news, and because they have no clue, they have no ground, no basic knowledge about these two countries. And our work is to clear this up with this kind of work we're doing now. Yeah.
Yes, thank you very much, Sarah. Yeah, I mean, KFA UK will play its part in countering this kind of propaganda, and we will try to organise more activities, and we will cooperate more with KFA Germany in exposing anti-DPRK propaganda and making videos like this, and we will put it the video on all our channels. I think this has been a useful evening tonight, and we're going to be back again maybe in a week or two with another broadcast like this one. So I wish everyone a good evening, stay safe and take care, and good night from me and from Sarah.
Good night.
Good night.